which isn't a problem. I have a lot of clothing on them. If you guys are interested in clothing, actually, hold on. What can I buy from you first? I want, like, your hops is not, it's food. It's food I could give my animals. I could buy components, buy some more meat. Just be careful not to accidentally buy, like, you know, something I'm not supposed to have, like fucking human meat or something. Buy that. I don't need leather. I could buy more steel. I could buy more plasteel. I could buy marble blocks. I bet this is the group that I sent those blocks to, but this is fine. If we've got the money to make it up, we will get rid of all this. Okay, we've still got a lot of money. Okay, so I can definitely buy your hops. I could buy your wood, because that would stop us from having to cut down some trees, but steel first. This is almost coming back with a shit ton of money. We still got a lot to go. Like, I could buy some herbal medicine. I don't need to bring back a lot of money, right? But, like, marble blocks, I'm pretty sure we've done enough of marble. I'll just bring back some wood, honestly. Like, here nor there, right? I'll just bring it back. I got the room. I don't think that that's what you guys were supposed to be doing. Oh no, wait, no, that's right. Get your cheeks back home. I thought they were closer to home, but I guess they were up here. This is fine. Their food is probably gonna rot. We'll see if they make it home, but they've sold the rest of the clothing, so that's sweet. And somebody's got malaria, which is probably fine. And all the animals eating, which means no more starvation, which means they will breed, which means that then we will have food. So, as long as the boomalopes don't breed too hard, because we need them to calm the fuck down on that. Now, I don't know if they're going to get these moved out of here, but we'll see. See how they go. I've got, like, more animal beds and crap to, I guess, put in here for the moment. I don't want to fill it up too much with animal beds, but if I have parts, like, protruding and stuff, I'll fill that up with, like, other equipment and stuff. But for the moment, I have a lot of animals, and I don't mind having bed spaces for them because it'll force them to go to a location, right? It'll kind of force them to migrate around my map, and I don't mind that, you know? Alright, pop that all there. We'll put a few along here. This will be a bit of a bit in the way, but this is fine. I don't know if I'm going to hay grass this or if I'm just going to smooth it. We'll see. I might even make this whole nook. We'll see. But I might make this entire nook medical for the animals, because this would be a great spot. Just have like a condensed... I was going to say a condensed, like, medical. And I'm like, wait a minute. Medical's not a word. Medical meat location. Anywho. I swear, like, just give me, like, a day or two off and I come back with the weirdest language. But anyway, so as long as I can fit all this around here, I literally just, I don't care. We'll make it like probably a medical area. It's kind of like, it's a passageway. I'm not too thrilled about having a lot of animal beds in a passageway because of what if I want to click on somebody, but if I go like here, should be close enough. I've still got a couple of the top ones. Hold on. That should be kind of... Okay, that's kind of close enough. That'll do it. Okay, all that shit's medical. And I'm just gonna adjust my air conditioner because it's kind of too cold. It was fucking stuffy, hot, humid when I woke up. Now it's too cold. There we go. But yeah, anyway. I actually didn't mind, like, the question about, like, the VTuber avatar kind of outfit stuff. Because I'm like, as far as my character goes, because she's me, it's always, like, a really practical kind of, almost normal sort of outfit that you would normally come across in, like, reality, because it's usually what I would wear. And or, like, yeah, it's not too... Like, even Magical Girls' stuff isn't too frivolous and fun, I guess. Orange has got Alzheimer's. How old are you, mate? 61. I guess this is the only thing I'm going to encounter because I haven't had any colonists actually die from old age ever. And there is a possibility that I might just end up with a colony full of colonists with Alzheimer's. I hadn't even really considered this as an option, but I'm like, yeah, that could happen. I might put one of these inside here as well. And I can kind of just barely reach. So the reason why I'm actually installing these everywhere is because I do want the materials. My only problem with it is that it is kind of in the way a little bit. It is also disrupting somebody's room and shit. I want that to be put there. There we go. So there is a little issue with that. And it's using a lot of electricity too, which I'm kind of low on a few of these. No, we're gonna fight. I guess you guys want stuff. Abias. Okay. You're super loyal. That's a fucking mistake, ain't it? Alright, you lot. There's also resources and shit I'd really like here. But I can't really like leave them here because I know that their food's gonna expire. So while there's stuff I want, we've got to kind of like leave it be kind of thing. Anyway, this group should be fine enough to probably fight. Actually, if he's going upwards only, go that way. I don't know how many have a gun in this group. I think most of them do. Not all of them do. And Lou's having a tantrum. Homicidal is Lauren. It's fine. You've got like a little gun. A little fucking knife. I'm like, that's a little gun. Yeah? About that. I was wondering like how close. Jesus. They just kept fucking going. Like, it's dead in 3 hours. I'm not taking them, they're super loyal, but I'm just saying, like, goddamn, poor bastard. Although, hang on a ticket. Hang on. I can take their shit off them. Hold up. Can you go and quickly strip their shit? Because I can take their gear with me. As long as they haven't died in it. So I don't usually bother. Normally just, I also don't usually leave them alive either, but I'll take your crap. There we go. Alright. Now you guys can keep going here. I figured because they weren't dead yet, I could take, I don't want to take all your stone. I could. I will take all your crap, because then if I encounter somebody I want to sell this to, I can sell it to them. And honestly, I could bring home some fucking slate chunks. I don't want to bring home all the slate chunks. How about, instead of slowing us all the way down, you bring us like about 20. That's only going to slow us down in like a tiny bit. And then we get extra rocks when you guys get home. The only reason why I care about that is I'm trying to make some stuff here with slate. And I only have like so many blocks. I don't think it's a natural ore here. You good, Azor? Azor, my cat, is in a fuzzy donut, and she tried to stretch her leg, but she got like it caught on the tissue box that's beside her and just like rotated it. And it was kind of one of those things where it's like, I wasn't expecting her to like, I don't know, like rotate the box kind of thing. But she's fine. There is a lynx. We'll go hunt that. I think the animal's coming home to sleep or eat. One of the two. And if they could go to sleep at some point, we'll get them out of here. We'll get that fixed up. Which, speaking of, we'll get a few more beds here. Because at some point the animals will stop and go to sleep. Alright? And when that happens, we'll be able to fix the fence. I will have to be on that though. For nighttime. It does look like we're able to train the animals and shit too, which is good. And resave that. There we go. I'll find my saves eventually. So I also want to go and put more of these around wherever I can. What is this? This is steel. So I'm going to go and put as many of these around the place as I can. I'm just going to try to keep on the production as much as possible. I know it's going to junk up that room, but I've literally just got to wait for them to mostly just grow the crops and then harvest it. Oh my god, when those crops come like ready to harvest, the game is going to have like a stroke because yeah, it's going to like have all the plant sway and all the things on the ground, and it's just going to be so bad for a moment. I don't think I can get an extra one in here. I can't get an extra one in there. I could get one here. Could reach some. Poor Cameron and whoever the fuck else has got these in their bedrooms. Tell you what though, it wasn't a waste to send these. I just gotta find which ones aren't installed yet. So that one's steel. I don't know what this is. That's uranium. This is steel. So I do want to go really ham on the spots that have steel, because I do want to pull that out of the ground about as fast as I can. Obviously this is going to use a lot of electricity, but you know, there's never anything I can kind of do about that. Once we have got it out of the ground, we can move them and stuff, but we're just going to keep finding them. Eventually we're going to have like a whole bunch of spots that are like, oh, you have, oh, what do you call it? Like precious metals and stuff like silver and jade and stuff. The things that I'm not going ham trying to get out of the ground at the moment. They'll be everywhere too. Plus, if we have a lot of steel, they should theoretically go and start building a lot of those, the EMP traps, right? They should want to go and start building the EMP traps, but they won't be able to finish it without the actual, you know, what do you call it, the metal for it. So I do need them to have enough. They can build the hundreds of those. I don't think that they use electricity. I don't think you can put that there. There is wood there. It's fine. Okay. This is mostly on the top half of the map at the moment. Which ones are not going somewhere? That one doesn't look like it's allocated, and I think the rest might be. Oh, hold on. Not that. There doesn't look like there's a lot on the lower half of the map. My people do want to, like, mine on this half of the map, though. To be fair, we can reach it from there. They want to do stuff down here, because I've got a few beds. This is within the zone, whereas the other one's outside of it. Also, it's nighttime again, so let me find somebody to call an ally in. This will be like the next day. I'm just seeing if there's anybody in this like central area that I could use. Like Franklin's more medic than he is able to do the calling. I got my 2 chimpanzees in like one spot. No. Okay, hold on. I saw Sanma. She's more of a gunner. McJolly. No, really none of you guys. Hold on. I did see a Nissan in here. She is carrying shit out though. I'll leave her be. She's gonna be doing that for a little while. What else we got in the area? Fucking Cypress again. Okay, when he's done playing billiards, hopefully I do this right this time so I don't accidentally call him to do this. Okay, cool. I want him to give them a call if he can afterwards. Now, floors. I've got to get this room fixed up so the hospital comes up. The only reason why I'm kind of getting rid of the corner bits is it makes the hospital just slightly bigger. And I know that's like fuck bugger all and stuff, but if it's a slightly bigger hospital, then they'll have, what do you call it? More like space versus beds. And what else we have? We'll have, I can always put like statues and shit in instead of like where the wall is. I know it will like reverse the situation, but I already have a lot of stuff on the ground, unfortunately. I also do need to be installing some of this stuff into my people too. So, yeah. What else is happening? Let's see. So, the crops are growing. I am moving the solars slowly. Building the fire foam poppers. Oh yeah, that's right. I was building fire foam poppers. That's also going to use me up a lot of steel. Because I'm preparing my colony for like having carpet. And I don't trust these fuckers. So I am going to put carpet in their bedrooms and stuff. And I probably do have enough cloth to do it. I reckon I've probably got enough cloth. I was trying to get to a point where we had more supplies and shit, but I don't want to do the floors in here just yet. I know that it will make it nice and whatever. Also, how is that installed there? I don't know. Oh, it would have been like an off click. Hold on. Is that supposed to? No, it's fine. I might have thought I was holding on to one of these. That's fine. And as far as my prisoners go, down to 2. You're recruitable. Gosha, whatever. They're almost recruitable. So, also, since we recruited Canberra earlier, we're at 300. So that's neat. And it's night time, so it looks like we got this finished, which is good. My people did that all on their own, which is great. So all my animals should be getting moved to where they're supposed to be. Mind you, they've had a bit of a free-for-all, except for like this bottom group. Yaks have had what they've had. There's so many yaks down here. There's like 92 fucking yaks in this spot alone. There's probably even more of them. Blue's got dementia. I'm gonna be having a lot of people with dementia. Okay. So, what do we got resources-wise? Tilting spree, it's fine. They're probably starting to get hungry. Yeah, I want to get probably just another bulk goods. Like a shaman's great. I'd rather just get somebody that could do food at the moment. Disconnect with that, but I think I called for them. I'm pretty sure they hate them, but I'll see if I can call for Finbum while I'm at it. I'm pretty sure we already did that. Pretty sure we already spoke to them. Oh no, not recently. They must have come to us of their own free will. Okay, that's fine. We'll have 3 traders queued up to go. And I gotta wait like another day before I can invite in Green. Because I just don't want them killing each other if I can avoid it. And I don't know why this spot is missing. Yeah. I don't know what that's about, but this is fine. Anywhere that I can grow a crop is getting crammed with a crop right now. Because food is ultra necessary. But it does look like we are kind of keeping a little bit in here, which is neat. When you're done consuming your simple meal, can you clean? And I'll find somebody else to do this eventually. Mark. I also don't have additional gold in here, which is why we've got like the extra dirty floor and shit underneath here. I was tucking gold underneath stuff just because it makes it like super wealthy, so I was hoping that it would negate it being dirty. That was the hope anyway. Rich, quite spacious. It's ugly, but it's very dirty. That's not quite the one I want. I wanted to see how they think of it. The -9. This is a 2.5. It's a 0.1. Yeah, it's kind of sort of working. A little bit. Not perfect, but it's doing its thing. Okay. What else we got? So I'm gonna trade with the traders probably for food. The only fucking annoying thing is that when the traders come in, because I have a fully fenced area, they can't actually get in to trade. So they end up leaving stuff outside, which is a bit annoying. The only thing I could do for that would be to like pop open one of these, which would bring them in a bit closer, but I've seen them at least in here or close to it, so I don't know. I was thinking if it doesn't cause them to, well, I was going to leave a couple open with the view that then they could at least get a bit closer so that hauling food's not that bad, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll just have to keep on it. It's the only thing with this colony having an actual fence around the outside is my traders can't just wander in and help themselves to like dropping off trade goods nearby. I did see a rat though, so we'll go hunting. Okay. And we've added more beds, so like I know they can't get to wherever they want to go. My people are still moving them between the areas. By the look of it, I think I've got dromedaries, horses, and muffaloes up here. I think the boomalopes are supposed to be in here with the cows and stuff. I think I have chickens, ducks, and yaks down here. Yeah, I think, oh, and sheep as well. I didn't realize I still had sheep. That's okay. Very interesting because I've got to like section off who can go where, whereas like if I didn't have it sectioned off, if I didn't have this as like a tri-section map, I probably could have had my animals just cruising between the different areas just constantly. But the plan was to have no animals in here except for like the meat eaters, right? And then I was going to have like 2 areas that grew stuff. But honestly, keeping the boomalopes up here is kind of keeping them away from the chickens and the ducks and, you know, small animals. So they're kind of not blowing shit up as much, which is good, I guess. Also, it's now spring, so how are we going temperature-wise? It's still kind of cold, but I do want to turn these 2 off for the moment. I will turn off like all the other ones around the base. I'm pretty sure I turned off all the fireplaces. And I'll just have to keep an eye on it as it gets warmer. Because there's only like the start of spring. So it's still like a little bit cold. And why have we lost power in half of this? Is it because of the back area? Yeah, because this is connected only to this back area. I don't know how I managed to do that, considering everything else is on, as far as I can tell, the exact same grid. So I guess kudos to me for that one. If I had like more of a power source in the center, I would probably go ham a bit more with like that, but I'm guessing I would need to connect this, and I'm pretty sure I maybe disconnect it because I'm supposed to have a bit of this disconnect. It's not all one, but I'm quite figured out how I want to do that yet. I could probably do it like top to bottom and stuff if I got rid of this like centered bit of the solar here. Well, let me unclick it for a second. If I got rid of this row, I could cut it off in half and it would be a top and a bottom section, right? Sorry. But that's not super productive. I think I've got 3 geothermals up here. Oh no, it might be balanced. Hold on, 1, 2. Yeah, it's actually balanced. Okay, a top and a bottom set would work, but I would have to move... I guess 1, 2, 4, 5, 10 solars somewhere else, give or take. It's not impossible. There is a problem with this room possibly connecting to it, and that, whichever side that one would take. But it's not completely undoable. It would also mean that half of the map would probably have... Well, actually, it would be probably the most equal powered base I'd ever have. Maybe. We'll see. I do need these solars at the moment. This is why I'm only doing like 1/2 of them at a time. Like, we need to build these before I'll get rid of these, before I do it to the other side kind of thing. But we'll see. Any other way I could have done it where I could have got 2 is if I had have moved it up, I could have it not centered. Then that is also a possibility. What I'm talking about is if I was to put it like that instead, and that would mean that no, they would still touch in the center. I can't do that. I think that's why I didn't do that in the first place, because it allowed me to have a double walkway on either side. But I could definitely fit a metric fuck ton of solars up this line. Don't get me wrong. I just have to like mirror it to whatever I can do actually on this side, because this is the side that's got the extra rocks and shit. So like this whole bottom of the base, I could super solar the crap out of that if I wanted to on the outside. I didn't want to initially because we've got the turrets and they're going to blow up the solars. So that's not ideal. But still an option. The other option too is wind turbines, which if I could find a spot that would be safe for them to be, I'd love to just put them like out in the middle or wherever, right? Like a couple like here and here or something where it's not like super consequential and stuff. But I need the ground. Like, it doesn't seem like it's much. Like, let me show you a, where is it? Wind turbine. So it doesn't take up much. That's just that little section in the middle of it would go. but I'm pretty sure I can't build it near fences. I gotta be careful how close I build it to walls and shit. Sorry, I had to yawn. Yeah. So that is a bit of a issue. Like, I could get away with like a couple in the base very easily, but it will take away like a couple of rows of growable land, unfortunately. Which is the only reason why I didn't bother with it initially. Although, I gotta admit that this is... Okay, I didn't realize that we were next to next to one of these little fuckers. I do love that this is just fully filled up with like animal beds and stuff. Like, I don't even know how many I've got around the place. Like, that's 200 down there. I go up a little bit. There's another 200. That's probably nearly 4. Next row up, there's another 200. There's a fuck ton of beds. I don't even think we need this many animal beds, but it is super useful because my animals will go and they'll move off somewhere at night. I need to have some of my drink. Hold on. See if that helps. I didn't do like 100% like no talking while I was off this time. I did actually speak a bit, so I shouldn't have lost my voice like I normally do. But I wouldn't put it past it at like maybe around about the 3-hour mark. It nearly craps out by then. Let's see. So still got tattered apparel, animal starvation, animal filth. Okay, these guys are apparently making the bedrooms dirty. That's okay. It just kind of sucks for like a couple of people. Could you imagine sleeping with like a whole fucking Trumbo head across the like top of you like that? I mean, it could be comfortable. I just, like, depending on how sharp that thing is, that could be concerning. Anywho, leave them be. That's what we gotta do. I do have to make sure that everybody has a weapon, and I do want to install body parts on people too, since the hospitals look like they're pretty much mostly mint. I also do need to remove the extra electricity, extra wires and shit. I did move them. Alright. So my only other thought was I kind of considered maybe connecting up these 2 rooms for the moment. Not that that matters that much, but I just don't have, like, for some reason this is not connected. And these were going up through like the door. And I don't have that much of a problem with that. So I'll put you guys there. I'll use the normal power to connect it up. Got all the animals getting taken to like rooms and shit, so that's fine. I'll put you up there. I will have to get rid of that line through there though. Yeah. We had something was on this. I can't remember what. But they'll clean that up a little bit. I do still have like occasional line going through some of these. Of course, like a lot of the rooms are going to be getting dirty because my colonists are deciding to just... I'm not even sure why Ray Wolfen has decided to take it through here when he's probably going to go up, and he could have just gone up through there. I don't know what that's about, but it does kind of prompt me that I may need fences on even just these fucking rooms just to keep the fucking animals out of it. Because I think, yeah, he's taking him up there. He could have just gone up through there. It would have made way more sense, because now he's got to take it through, like, extra doors and shit. I don't know. My colonists, they don't do the brightest shit, I'll tell you that much. So I'm probably not going to use a lot of these spots, and probably... I don't know if my people are going to try to haul animals to those spots to heal them from other zones, but they probably will. Now, I had markers on this, and I can't remember if I was doing the side markers. They look like they're gone. I was making like this shape, but yeah. Let me get rid of this like inner workings in here, because I don't think I need that. I don't know if I was doing something with like the side of this. I'm pretty sure I had a design. I also didn't need to take the floors out of the center, but this is fine. So I was making this so that the prisoners had to get pushed down to get removed out of there. I actually don't mind the shape that it's got, because it like forces them to like nook in here, but I will have to like put more wool to like double this up.